What's going on, everybody? This your man Lucky. I'm back with another one. I hope everybody's doing well. Listen, guys, in this video, man, I gotta start editing videos. In this video, right, I'm gonna be talking about my experience with basically like having women chase me. Now, I'm not like, a heartthrob or like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not nothing like that. So I'm not trying to make it seem like, I'm some you know, God's gift to women or something like that. No, I'm not now. I never have been. But, just coming up younger, in my younger days when I first started dealing with girls, of course, everybody, is trying to go after like the pretty girl and stuff like that. And, you'd be like, hey, can I get your phone number or whatever, stuff like that. And I used to, get phone numbers, but then I got to go through the agony of picking up the phone and calling them and, oh man, she's gonna tell me no, or she's gonna tell me she doesn't like me, or whatever the case may be. Guys, from the beginning, man, that was just I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? So, younger, my mother saw like me going after the pretty girl, but then she saw the other girls who were like interested in me, and so my mother said, "Hey, listen, don't go after the girl that you want. Don't go for the girl that you want. Go for the girl that wants you." And I was like, huh? What are you talking about? Like, the pretty girls, they ain't really, they ain't really coming for me like that. So what are you talking about? And she said, nah, son, that's not what you do. You sit back, you attract girls. You let the girls come to you. But I was like, but they're not coming to you. They're not coming to me. Like, what are you talking about? And she was like, don't worry, you'll learn, you'll figure it out. And so just kind of like that stuck with me early on. I would kind of like try to go after the girls that I thought was extra pretty, the ones who, I guess you could say I was pedestalizing, like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. I gotta talk to her, I gotta get her phone number and stuff like that. And I would go after them, and I see everybody else was like going after, like, oh my gosh, like the competition right here is like fierce, you know what I mean? But then there was still, some nice looking girls over here who were interested in me. They were reaching out to me, you know what I mean? They were like, I'll use the word pursuing. I won't say chase because chase just sounds so, I don't know, so extra. But, the other girls, the ones that weren't necessarily so pretty, but they were into me, I wasn't looking at them. I was just looking at the ones that weren't into me. You understand what I'm saying? It's like crazy. Like I got, I had one or two over here that was like coming for me, and I'm going for the one or two that ain't interested in me. It's ridiculous. But that stuck with me real early on, guys. And so I'm gonna be talking about how to get, what I'm saying, women to chase you. And this is just like something that I did from just like early on, man. Early on, before I even, was improve myself. Because I remember, man, this is like I said, I was young. This was young, you know what I mean? But that's what my mother told me, and it kind of stuck with me, man. So first things first, guys, man, how to get women to chase you. The very, very first thing is you got to make sure that they're attracted to you, right? So you have to let them know that you're interested. You have to let them know that you're interested. Now, one of the things that I didn't do because I didn't like having to pick up the phone and call. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no game. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no game. I didn't know what to say. And that's why I was always so nervous to pick up the phone and call, because I'm like, yo, what do I say? You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna just make a fool out of myself. So what I always did, early on, I always gave out my number. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how for me, I could judge whether or not, you know what I'm saying, a girl was interested in me, and that has stuck with me all through my life. When if I meet a woman, I'm going to give her my number and be like, hey, look, if you're interested, give me a call, or, whatever. That's how I know the interest level. You understand what I'm saying? Because I could call a woman, she's not really interested in me, but hey, if I'm calling her and I'm like, hey, what's up, what's going on? Hey, you interested in going out to eat? Maybe are you interested in meeting out? So, man, a lot of times women are going to take whatever you give them, whether they interested or not. They're going to take it anyway. So for me, it was really no real way to know whether or not, you know what I'm saying, she had any interest at all. Now, some people are like, well, You know, if she gave you the phone number, that just might, whatever. I don't know. I don't go by that, man. I need, for me, I've always needed that woman to, you know, or that girl at that time, but now women to pick up the phone and give me a call. And that's just how I've always been. That's how, in my mind, I know or I feel as though they're interested. You know what I'm saying? If they pick up the phone and call me. So guys, first of all, you got to show that you're interested. That's the number one you have to do. That's the number one thing you have to do is you have to show that you're interested. Okay. Next, like I said, what I do is I give out my phone number. You know what I mean? And if they call me, cool. If they don't, cool. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not going to be in a situation where I'm chasing them. I want them to pursue the most. So I've always done that. You know, from very young, I've always done that. So you know, guys, what you don't want to do is you do not. Well, first and foremost, you do not want to chase validation from a woman, right? Like I know I've done this when I was younger, man. I'm always looking for like to try to impress a woman. You know what I'm saying? Do stuff to try to impress a woman, like so they could be like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be, you know, back in the days when I was a kid, riding my bicycle, doing wheelies, you know what I'm saying? Like up and down the street in front of them or whatever, man. Just doing something, you know what I'm saying? Just doing something crazy to just try to impress, you know what I'm saying? I used to go buy little jewelry, you know what I'm saying? Back in the days, man, we had like them 2-finger, 3-finger, 4-finger rings. You know what I mean? Back in the days, I don't know who's watching this, but anybody from back in the days, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, we used to have like the little gold tooth slide, you know, little stuff like that. I've never been the one to try to impress a girl. I'm sure I have at some point, you know what I mean? But that has never really been my thing. Some guys, they just go overboard with it, you know what I'm saying? To the point where, and even now, grown men, they will disrespect another man just to try to make themselves look better, to try to impress a woman. Like it's crazy. You understand what I'm saying? They will disrespect another man just to try to make them look good. I mean, it's crazy. Instead of just going on your own accord and just being who you are, being authentic, being yourself. But see, for a lot of guys, being themselves is not enough. You understand what I'm saying? So they'll try to disrespect another man in front of a woman to try to just look, you know what I'm saying? That's like bullies be doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? They're just trying to look good in front of somebody or something like that. You know what I mean? They don't have nothing else going on other than the ability to either manipulate somebody, scare them, you know, they may be physically stronger or bigger, so they're trying to beat them up and stuff like that. You know, that's you know, that's what bullies do. But they do it to get attention, guys. So don't try to chase a woman's validation. Stop trying to impress her. It makes you look weak. You understand what I'm saying? Women know when you're trying to impress them. You know what I mean? Just be yourself. Let them be impressed off of you being yourself. That's it, guys. Period. Point blank. Next, guys, value yourself. You have to value yourself. Be masculine at all times. There's so many guys out here that are not really masculine men that when women see a masculine man in his masculine frame, his masculine energy, they're gonna be attracted. Period. Point blank. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, guys, work on yourself. When you work on being the best version of yourself, I'm telling you, everything is going to change. It all starts with your mindset, guys. It all starts with your mindset. Always have an abundant mindset. When you have that abundant mindset and you have confidence, you understand what I'm saying? Women can feel that. They can feel that. Women like a confident man. Women like a man who's strong. Women like a man who is assertive, who knows what he wants. That's what women like. When you show those things about yourself, women are naturally going to be attracted to that. It just is what it is. Look good at all times. Now, you can't necessarily make a woman attracted to you, but you can make yourself attractive. You understand what I'm saying? So that a woman that is interested can become attracted to you. Guys, know your value. Always remain in your masculine energy, guys. Always look good. You know what I'm saying? You want to smell good. Just be good. All right. Next, guys, for me, be confident, man. Be confident, know what you want. And like I said, be assertive. That was not me back in the day. It wasn't me. I didn't really speak up and say what I wanted all the time. You know what I'm saying? I was just kind of laid back and just whatever. Let's see where things go and all that. I wasn't the guy that was like, yo, this is what I want and this is what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? Now that I'm older and I understand, yeah, that's me. I'm confident. You know what I'm saying? I value myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't chase. I'm not chasing. No, I value myself too much. It's like, yo, I'm here. You come and get me, or you deal with whatever else is out there. And trust me, guys, you work on yourself, you build yourself up, understand, you will raise your value because there's really nothing but trash out there. I mean, it's nothing but trash out there. And women are going to notice that. They're going to see that. Women know there's a lot of trash out here. When women see a guy that's not trash, when they see a guy, you know what I'm saying, that he values himself, they are going to be attracted to that, and they are going to, because like I said in another video, women like to date up. Women like to know that they're doing good. They're getting a man of value. They don't want a man that they perceive as less valuable than them. They want a man that they perceive is more valuable than them, and they're going to work for it. So a woman will chase you if she perceives that you have high, you know what I'm saying? You have high value. You have high standards. That's just what it is, guys. I don't know. I didn't make the biology of women, man. It just is what it is, man. So yeah, guys, you always want to be confident. You don't want to chase their validation. Don't do just crazy stuff to try to impress them. Don't over compliment, like, oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, you don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't put them on a pedestal. Do not put a woman on a pedestal, guys. I'm telling you this right now. I spoke about, pedestalizing women in another video. You don't want to put a woman on a pedestal. A woman will not come for you if you have her on a pedestal. Period. That's just it. She's going to perceive you as less valuable than her, and that's just going to turn off her level of attraction. Women like a man who they perceive has higher value than them. Of course, I didn't know this when I was younger, but I know now. I've learned it, and it's just what it is, man. I learned the hard way. I'm sharing it with you guys, okay? Another thing, guys, is you got to set boundaries. You set your boundaries and you stick to those boundaries, guys. You have to understand that a woman is going to try to push you to get you to bend, twist, turn, all this kind of stuff. Stick to your boundaries. Whatever your boundaries are, let those always be your boundaries. Don't twist them around for a woman. When she sees that she can get you to, get off of your, I don't even know what to say it, but when she sees that she can get you out of your routine, honestly, it's going to make her value you a little bit less. When she sees she can knock you off of your routine, believe it or not, I don't know what it is. You, as guys, we think we doing the right thing. I've done this plenty of times, man. I'm supposed to go hang out with my boys and, hey, you want to come over? Pure, I'm there. You know what I mean? Guys, over time, it doesn't work. It's not a good idea, okay? Let that woman come after you. If you tell her, listen, I'm only available on Wednesday, and she hits you up on a Thursday or a Friday or something like that, hey, what's up? Nah, listen, I can't do it, man. I'm only free on Wednesday. Like, you know what I'm saying? You keep that. Then I'm telling you, she'll and you'll see why a little bit later, but trust me, she'll respect that you stood your ground and she wasn't able to, knock you off left or right. And that'll make her a little more attracted to you. Trust me, it shows strength. Women like strength. Okay. Next, guys. Guys, you got to be a little bit mysterious, right? You got to be a little mysterious with women. And I've messed this up. I've told a woman, like, I'll meet her, and this was especially when I was younger. Man, my whole life story. You know what I'm saying? My whole life story, man, just right there one time, man. All one sitting, man, my whole life story. After that, ain't nothing left for her to want to know. So it's like, okay, well, we could be friends. Like, you're no longer, like, you got to be mysterious. And there's nothing more for her to find out. She knows everything. She knows your birthday, your mom's birthday, dad birthday, grandpa birthday. She knows everybody's birthday. She knows the dog's birthday. Like, you didn't talk so much. She knows everything you did. And she knows your third grade teacher's name. You understand what I'm saying? That's boring. It's boring. Women like excitement, they like mystery. And when you put your whole life in front of her, it's no longer mysterious, and it kills the excitement. You know what I mean? Because there's just nothing more for her to learn, nothing new for her to learn. It's just like, okay, I'm done. Story over. Like, you know what I mean? That's it. So guys, you never want to be too just, I don't want to say forthcoming, but you just never want to put everything out there. You got to be mysterious, guys. You got to be unpredictable as well. You have to be unpredictable. See, when a woman knows your whole routine from morning to end, it becomes mundane. It becomes boring. It becomes routine, and that doesn't spark interest for a woman, guys. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example with this right here, guys. Now, y'all know for the guys that, you know, have stepped out from time to time, or, you know, you had a little girl on the side, a little shorty on the side, sneaky link, whatever the case may be, right? Now, you know, prior to that, you pretty much had a set routine, a set schedule, right? What happens? You change that set schedule. Why? Because now you got a little shorty on the side. So instead of coming straight home from work, now you go over here and you see your shorty, right? Guys, how do you always get caught, right? How you always get caught? It'd be real simple, because you switched up your routine. You switched up your routine. Matter of fact, I'll make it even better. Flip it around. How do you know when your lady ain't up to no good? How do you know when something just ain't right? Man, she usually call me between 12 and 1, man, when she on her lunch break. Now she don't call me between 12 and 1 no more on her lunch break. Something's going on, right? It's just the fact that it ain't routine. So when it's not routine, it's like, you start to wonder. That's what I'm saying about being unpredictable. You understand what I'm saying? Your old lady, she don't never like to go out. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden, she going out. Oh, every weekend now. Oh, I'm going out with my girlfriends. Oh, I'm going out with my girlfriends. Now for the past 8 months, she ain't went out with her girlfriends. Now, now she's starting to go out with her girlfriends. Something ain't right. Again, it sparks your mind like, what's going on? Let me see what's going on. And now you start to look and see what you could find. You understand what I'm saying? And even it might not be nothing, but I'm just simply using that as a simple fact to show you that when the routine, when there's no routine, like, you know what I'm saying? Or like when there's no routine, or the routine changes, no set schedule, or whatever the case may be, it just gets you the spark. It gets that spark going, and it makes you wonder, right? And you're like, that's what it is, guys. When you remain unpredictable, they're like, so you want to keep them on your feet. You just want to keep them on their feet. Keep them on their feet. When you get into that routine, it's not good. They already know what you're going to do, where you're going, all that. You want to be unpredictable, switch it up, do this different. Don't, you know what I'm saying? If you work out, man, instead of always going to the gym in the evening, start getting up early. And then, you know what I'm saying? Little thing. Now, if you're doing dirt, now you're going to get jammed up because your schedule change. I just put you on to something. But I'm just saying, never get into a set routine from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that so you can go out and do whatever you kind of trying to do, be sneaky or whatever. I'm just using that as an example as to how, it's always going to keep them interested. Like, well, what is he at? Where is he? What is he doing? Who is he with? Or whatever. It's always going to keep them, you know what I'm saying? It lets them know that your options is open and you can move left or right and stuff like that, guys. Okay. And another thing, guys, that I learned, man, how to get women to like kind of, chase me, man, is you give them space. You give them space, man. Stop calling her all the time, man. Let her. See, when you give a woman space, man, what it does is it's like it allows her to miss you. You understand what I'm saying? What they say, absence makes the heart grow fonder or something like that. Like, I ain't never really believe in that anyway. I was like, nah, absence would make somebody go out and find somebody else who's around. But I get what they saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you with somebody, you care about them, and then they're not around, man, you used to start to wonder, like, oh man, you start to have that feeling like, oh man, I missed it. I miss her. You know what I mean? It's like that for women, man. Just turn it around. Like, yo, they're gonna miss you. You gotta give them space. When you give them space, that gives them time to be away from you and time for them to realize what it means when you are around them. You understand what I'm saying? When you around a woman so much, man, she start to take you for granted. Like, man, he always gonna be here. He always here anyway. Like, it ain't nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Then when you remove yourself from the situation, then she be like, man, where he at? You know, I miss him. You understand what I'm saying? Just a month ago, you couldn't stand me because I'm in your face all the time. Now you don't see me. I'm not around all the time. Now you miss me. Yo, that's what it is, man. I'm telling you, been there, done that, man. That's what it is. That's why when you hear people talk about like no contact, man, that's really what it is, man. They just realize like, oh man, I miss him. Oh my goodness, where's he at? What's he doing? Like, you understand what I'm saying? So that's what has like really worked for me, man. These things right here, man. I always value myself, man. That's why I would never allow myself to chase a woman. I'm just too good, in my opinion. And not like I said, I don't think I'm all that, but I'm just saying I know my value. You know what I mean? So now I'm not gonna chase a woman. Um, I'm always gonna value myself. I'm just a masculine man. That's just what it is, man. I don't chase a woman's validation, man. I'm not trying to impress her. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm just me. I'm just gonna be me, and that's it, man. I'm confident. I know what I want. I speak my mind. That's just it. You know what I mean? I never pedestalize a woman. I don't give a woman no more value than she deserves. I mean, she's a human just like I'm a human. She's a woman, I'm a man. Like you, what? I mean, so what if I think you're pretty, but hey, I think I'm handsome. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I mean? So, you know, again, guys, I set my boundaries. My boundaries are what they are. Just because you look pretty, just because you got that apple pie, don't mean I'm going to bend and twist and start accepting stuff that I don't accept. It is what it is. Just because you pretty, just because you got some apple pie, don't mean you going to get over on me. It don't mean I'm going to bend the rules for you, period. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not breaking my boundaries. When women see that about you, they'll just be like, oh, wow, I can't break him. Let me see. And they're going to continue to try. They're going to continue to try. You know what I'm saying? Women like a challenge. So you're a challenge. They're going to keep trying. But understand, you don't break your boundaries. You don't break your boundaries for her. She's going to come for you. Just stick to your boundaries. You'll see. She's going to find that attractive and she's going to come for you. Guys, you got to be mysterious. Okay? You got to be mysterious. Don't get in a routine. Don't put all your business out there. Just be unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? Do things differently. Okay. And last but not least, man, you got to give women space, man. Give them space. Give her time to miss you. It is what it is, man. These are the things that, you know what I'm saying, this is how I've always done to kind of, just attract women to get, once they're attracted, to get women to, you know what I'm saying, like come to me. I've never been the one to like go. I always am in a position where, the woman is pursuing me just a little bit more. You know what I mean? They're pursuing me a little bit more. Like they'll come and then like I'll respond. You know what I'm saying? But I'll never be the one to be like, like trying to get them. Nah, I'm gonna be the responder. You come this way, I'm gonna respond. You know what I mean? That's just I'm a responder. It is what it is, guys. But that's how I've been and that's how I remain, guys. So I just wanted to share that with you. Y'all be good and I'll catch y'all on the next one.